The world is full of wonders, towering mountains, vast oceans, and ancient cities that whisper stories of the past. But scattered across the globe are places that seem to defy logic, science, and even reality itself. Some of these places have scientific explanations, others remain a mystery. But all of them have one thing in common. Once you visit, you may never see the world the same way again. Here are 10 mysterious places on Earth that shouldn't exist. Deep in the deserts of Turkmenistan lies a burning crater that has been raging for over 50 years. The door to hell, as locals call it, is a massive pit of fire created when a Soviet drilling operation went wrong in 1971. Fearing the release of deadly gases, scientists set the crater on fire, expecting it to burn out within days. But half a century later, it's still burning, lighting up the night with an eerie, otherworldly glow. Some believe the flames will never go out. Others claim the pit is something far worse, a gateway to something buried deep beneath the earth. In the icy wilderness of Antarctica, there is a waterfall unlike any other. Instead of clear, crystalline water, blood falls oozes a deep red liquid, staining the snow like an open wound. For years, no one understood how a river of blood could exist in such a frozen wasteland. But recent studies suggest the water comes from an ancient, iron-rich lake trapped beneath the glacier for millions of years. But even with this explanation, the sight of blood falls remains haunting, like the earth itself is bleeding. Everyone knows about the Bermuda Triangle, but few have heard of Lake Anjikuni, a place so eerie it defies belief. In 1930, an entire Inuit village, home to dozens of people, vanished without a trace. Houses were left untouched, meals half-eaten, sled dogs found dead, still tied to their posts. There were no footprints leading away, no sign of struggle, just an empty village, as if its people had been erased from existence. Some blame the harsh Arctic elements, others whisper of more supernatural forces at play. To this day, no one knows what truly happened at Lake Anjikuni. On the border between Kazakhstan and Russia lies a mysterious village where every so often people fall into a deep, unexplainable sleep. In the town of Kalachi, entire families have woken up days later, confused, disoriented, and unable to remember anything. Some experience hallucinations, others claim to have had visions of strange figures watching them in their dreams. Scientists blame toxic gas leaks from nearby uranium mines, but many believe something unseen lurks beneath the village, something that feeds on the minds of those who live there. High in the Ural Mountains, a bizarre event unfolded in 1959 that still puzzles experts today. The Dyatlov Pass incident began when a group of experienced hikers set off on a routine expedition. Days later, their bodies were found scattered across the frozen landscape, some half-dressed, others with broken bones, skull fractures, and no clear cause of death. Even stranger, radiation was detected on their clothes, and some of their bodies were found hundreds of meters away from their campsite, as if they had fled from something terrifying. Official reports offer no answers, but theories range from an avalanche to secret military experiments to something far more unexplainable. Deep in the Amazon rainforest, there lies a place where animals wander in but never come out. The locals call it the House of the Devil, a cave shrouded in darkness and superstition. Explorers who have ventured inside report hearing whispers in the blackness, feeling unseen hands brush against their skin. Some have claimed to find ancient carvings deep within, depicting creatures that should not exist, but no one who has entered has ever reached the end of the cave, because the further they go, the more the walls seem to close in, as if the cave itself is alive. In the forests of Japan, there is a place where silence is deafening, where even the bravest fear to tread. Aokigahara, the Sea of Trees, is a dense woodland at the base of Mount Fuji, infamous for the unsettling number of people who enter it, never to return. Compasses fail, paths seem to shift, and those who wander too deep often report an overwhelming sense of dread, as if something unseen is watching from the trees. Scientists attribute this to natural magnetic anomalies, but many believe the forest is cursed, a place where lost souls linger, whispering for others to join them. Beneath the streets of Paris lies an underground world that most never see. The Paris catacombs, a network of tunnels filled with the skeletal remains of over 6 million people, stretch for miles beneath the city. But beyond the known paths lies something even darker: hidden chambers, secret passages, and tunnels that lead to nowhere. Explorers who have ventured too deep speak of strange noises, flickering lights, and the feeling of being followed. Some have never returned. What lies beyond the mapped tunnels remains a mystery. Far out in the Pacific Ocean, an island appears on maps, then vanishes without a trace. Sandy Island, supposedly located between Australia and New Caledonia, was officially recorded by explorers, shown on maps for over a century, and even documented by satellite imaging. But in 2012, when scientists went to verify its location, they found nothing but open water. Had it been an error, an illusion, or had an entire island somehow disappeared? At number 1 is a place so strange, so completely out of place, that it defies all logic. Deep in the Namib Desert there exists a perfectly circular patch of land where nothing grows. Known as the fairy circles, these bizarre formations dot the desert for miles, their origins unknown. Some believe they are the work of underground gases. Others claim termites are to blame, but no scientific explanation fully accounts for their eerie symmetry. The Himba people, who have lived in the region for generations, offer a different explanation. The circles were created by spirits marking places where something not of this world walks the earth. Earth is vast, mysterious, and full of secrets that may never be uncovered. Some of these places can be explained by science, others remain enigmas waiting to be solved. But one thing is certain: wherever there is mystery, there is also wonder. Which of these locations would you dare to visit? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more mysteries from around the world. Until next time, keep your eyes open. The world is stranger than you think.